Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, you street Portal Games. This is another episode of Portal Games vlog, and as always, I have no clue what you are going to see because Marek is presenting all the content, and I will see it when it is ready. So have fun. Let's watch all together.
We have here a lot of stuff. Cards for Preta and expansion to Empires of the North.
And we also have a Madman board. Blur it, please. A new case. Timeline of the crime, all the clues that don't match cards yet, all the notes, like this is Madman. This is how I design cases, and this is how you will be solving them. New thing is coming. So for Polish viewers, we celebrate 20 years of Portal Games with a dedicated vlog published weekly, every single Thursday, 1 hour video, and we have scheduled 40 videos for 20 years. So this is a 40 hours of material. I'm not good in English enough to recall such an epic 40 hours story. But I thought I will do a small bit for you with some small, interesting, hopefully, stories about the history of Portal Games. And today I'm going to tell you how I met Michał Oracz. And it all started in 1999. Before I founded the company, I was already preparing for that, and I was looking for the artists who will do cover art for our first issue of our magazine. We were going to release a magazine about role-playing games, and I was looking for the guy and that will do a cover for me. This is a time before Facebook, before LinkedIn, before DeviantArt.com, before YouTube, before Snapchat, blah 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 blah, before everything, before internet. And a friend of mine was at the Polish convention called Crusoe, and there was an exhibition of the Polish artists, and there were, like, believe it or not, but this is 20 years ago, there were real paintings in canvas on the wall. This guy was real artist painting stuff, and we got the contact info to him, and we were very lucky because he was living like 20 kilometers from my home. So one day after the convention, I called him and I asked if I can visit him and talk about the cooperation, and of course he agreed, and I came to his home. At home I saw all of his amazing paintings. Mara will show you some of his work in the bureaus, but basically we talk about Frank Frazetta style, like high fantasy, amazing, big paintings. I was like blown away, and I knew that this is the guy who can make covers for us for years. Like, he really has had so many paintings at home, and he was painting new pieces all the time, so he was like a golden asset for me. So we talked and we agreed. We said yes, we can work together, and the deal was done. And I was leaving his home, his apartment. I was saying goodbye, and he said something like, and you know what, my little brother is playing these games. You are guys playing these role-playing games, and do you want to meet him? And I was like, little brother, like, no, I don't want to meet him. But because I really wanted these paintings, I really wanted to work with this guy. So I said, sure, I want to meet you, little brother. And he said, hey, he's in this room. And he opened the doors, and I was terrified. Like, I was imagining me entering a room with the Lego bricks and like, you know, like comic books, and some little brother playing Dungeons and Dragons. Of course, it turned out it was the best decision of my life, and a decision that changed my whole life, because in this very room, this little brother was Michał Oracz, and he was not that little because he was older than me. I entered the room, I said, I'm Ignacy Trzewiczek, I'm founding company about role-playing games, and I wanted to meet you. And it turned out that Michał Oracz played role-playing games longer than me. It turned out that he has the whole library of his own games and his own modules and his own content, because he started playing role-playing games when they were not published in Poland yet, and he just heard about these games, and he was inventing them by himself, because there was no chance to buy them in Poland back then in early 90s. So he had everything ready, he had a ton of content, he had a ton of knowledge, he was, as I said, much more experienced in games than me, and he became my friend for life, and he became a co-founder of Portal Games. And this is how I met Michał Oracz, that was this little brother of the guy who was doing covers for me. So this was a story from 20 years ago. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe we'll have more stories in the upcoming vlogs. Thank you.
How many people you need to just make a new table?
Thank you for watching. That's it for today. As always, I remind you, every Monday we have a Portal Games Inform with the updates from the company. Every Wednesday, new podcast with Steven Bonacore, and every Friday, new vlog. Please share with your friends, tell your friends about this content, about how transparent we are, and please learn Polish, because if you learn Polish, if you know Polish, you could watch more content than we do. Today we are recording Polish show Board Games TV, and I'm going to talk about top 10 worst games to play with your wife. Take care, bye bye.